think I did update
Oh.
everything on my.
Okay. So yeah, I was going to ask. I see that everyone's in. Are we good to go?
I am.
Yes.
I'm ready to die.
We have lingering injury mechanic. You don't have to die quickly.
I know.
He will die slowly with suffering.
Yes.
Yes, because if other DMs gave advice, is that it's more fun to make players suffer instead of killing them outright.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, and
fair
then
enough.
everyone gets scared of me.
Also, a quick mechanic question, and I thought about I'm gonna ask before using that. Are you fine with me, like, if I test using voice mod for some of the monsters if they show up?
Sure.
Yeah.
If they turn out
Yeah.
to be like too like disruptive and like not great, I will definitely obviously not use it again. But I thought about trying it out for this campaign as well.
Yeah, I
Voice
think
mod
it'd
is
work
sick.
good with some of these because these are like undead shadows and whatnot.
Yeah, I have some good options, I believe. God damn it.
Voice mod just doesn't really work well with Discord sometimes. It likes to like cut out your noise gate.
We'll see how it works. I have it active now, but like not active but open, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyways, so to give us a reminder, mostly also to Derp, that sadly wasn't able to join us last time. The party finished off repelling the attack on the City of Hope, and through skillful use of their abilities, assisted other defenders in conducting a orderly fighting retreat towards the city walls, where the situation, seeing that it was more or less handled, the characters pursued their own goals, some continuing the guard duty, others meeting with their persons of interest and whatnot. And one of the things that most of the party did is that they offered like fluff in universe reasoning to how they, like, when they level up, like how they got their things. So I have a question for you, Pastor. Do you have like any suggestion or any idea, like how in universe, how fluff wise you getting to level 3 might have looked like, or what?
I would say the normally orange lights of eyes that they have would turn blue for a little bit and slowly fade back to orange. Sort of like they got a system update almost.
System update? Okay.
Good shit.
Your firewall has been updated.
McAfee, is that you?
Oh God,
not
please no.
him.
Oh no, I killed
Oh,
him.
hey, Clippy!
I killed him.
Clippy, it looks like you're trying to cast Fireball.
Would you like to ask how big the room is?
What?
No.
No, I said can't ask fireball.
And also, I mean, if you want to like, just I did mention that I imagine that most of the time what Pastor was doing during the attack and in the immediate aftermath was providing medical treatment to people. Would you agree with that, or do you want to throw in something extra?
I think, yeah, they would just be mostly doing medical, making sure everyone else is alright.
Okay, so just for not point of reference, just for posterity's sake, I will mention to you that Pastor would find him working alongside Protector Sarif, who Pastor would like know a little bit more without any roles, that apart from being a Scourge Aasimar of considerable power, they are also doing medical duty whenever possible, but their bedside manner is not exactly the greatest.
Right.
Looks sick.
Sick.
Yes, and even through the mask, the symbols, the energy, like sometimes when Sarv gets really agitated, especially when he's in full Slay Darkness mode, that is very bright and glowing and almost like emanating particles.
Right.
Okay, and what I did mention at the last session, and this is what we are gonna begin with today, is that essentially a few days have passed, and in the intermediate amount of days where things calm down again, apart from this out of place attack. There were no further incursions. However, it's become known that one of the advanced scout teams, essentially the veteran troops or almost adventurers like yourselves that are placed way beyond the walls of the city to act as a, well, as the name suggests, advanced scout team to inform about any potential dangers that might come before it reaches the city. They have not reported. Considering that they are within a day or two of travel to the city, and that is slightly concerning. Therefore, around, I want to say morning, but like shortly after another pulse that indicates another change of shift, of 12-hour shift, Captain Tom Lastimosa gathers potential like GAT members and other members who do some security duty on one of the plazas, and gives a rundown on what's going on, essentially asking for volunteers. And I also realized this is not related to your character, Pastor, but just so you know, at the end of last session in a stinger, essentially players know that there is a werewolf in the city. And I'm not talking about Vale.
Oh boy.
So
I'm gonna bloodhound him.
yeah. Captain Lastimosa says to you, welcome, thank you for attending this meeting. I don't have exactly the greatest news. One of our scout teams didn't report so far. And, well, things are definitely... Yeah, he scratches his head. You see that he's not exactly the greatest orator. Obviously, he has some authority concerning his position, but he's definitely not a great speaker. While it is calm for now, and I would love to send literally everyone we have to find our people and bring them back, or bring their remains back in the worst case scenario. We kind of have to still be vigilant. So what I'm... Look, I know it's... Essentially, what I'm looking for is that... does any one of you wishes to volunteer for in the best case scenario rescue mission, in the worst just scouting, gathering information? I know that it is said that we are sending the most experienced and the best of us out there, and you might be thinking that, well, if someone managed to get them, then what can we do? So, if the situation turns to be the worst case scenario, again, don't throw your lives away. Just any information what happened with them will be will be useful to us. We will, because this might turn out to be a longer trip, assuming the scouts are still alive and they cannot return to us. Maybe they like retreated in a different direction. So obviously you will be given rations, additional potions and oils to increase your chances out there. And well, are there any takers?
Vel would step forward.
Esther will hesitantly step forward, knowing the danger.
Yeah, I feel like Sass is already on Vale's shoulder.
Oh god, I had this mental image of Vale being Zaraki Kenpachi and Sasa is like Yachiru. It was no bleach.
Very good.
Canon.
Because every murder blender needs its like GPS.
Yes.
Turn left at the nearest crossroad.
She's like my Ratatouille.
The horns are for movement, the ears are for attack.
Exactly. True.
Mr. Silas, if you are saying anything before, I did not hear it. Sorry.
You're
He's
dead.
fucking dead.
Tamal? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I did hear him say something when he joined in, so mic was working, but now I like something broke. So I'm gonna hold on a second before describing Captain's reaction. So at the very least someone will be also able to hear that.
Yeah, no, they follow the same. They just, when they saw everyone stepping forward, they step forward as well.
Alright. So I'm gonna say that you'll see without any insight check that Captain's reaction, seeing that you, especially Vale, immediately stepping up, his shoulders, like he almost breathes out in relief because you, looking at the faces and reactions of other people gathered at the plaza, they were not exactly convinced.
They're just like, I'm good. I think I'm good.
I prefer the light.
Bill's just like, yeah, I'll help. Smile.
Like,
Excellent.
I don't need the
excellent.
light.
Come on closer. Well, obviously, I'm not asking you to like immediately just freaking rush forward. Preparation is the key, but well, I want to say do bear in mind that on one hand, every hour or day might come, but on the other, it's already been a few. So, and then he like waggles his hand. But yes, as for the trip, because we do not know how long where it might take you exactly, we do have rations for you.
You said Russians.
Rations. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes my spelling is.
No, it's okay. I just didn't. Even I didn't just understand for a second. It's not your spelling. It's me being dumb.
A few rations, torches, spare torches if necessary, and while look, I would love to just freaking bury you in all the healing magical stuff that we can get. Sadly, we have to think about the entire city and the entire Night Watch. So, apart from what you have already, hold on, I think I need to sneeze. Oh, maybe not. What you have already, each one of you will receive 2 regular potions of healing, and hold on, I need to like double check if that's the name thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, potions of healing, yes, but I was thinking about the magic weapon oil, so unless there's no oil of weapon only. Hold on. On 5e tools, I do not see oil or potion, but honestly, considering everything, I'm gonna say, at the very least for this word, they are able to create oils that, when applied to a weapon, essentially mimicry the effect of the magic weapon spell.
Someone else get those because I have claws.
I mean, I'm magic. I'm magic
Yeah.
itself. So.
Just pour it on
But
my arm.
I would like it for my crossbow.
That'd
If
be good.
if
I will take one for my evening star.
Yeah, essentially, each character, like each PC gets like 1 oil of magic weapon. Obviously, if you like want to distribute it differently, so for example, Vale saying that he doesn't need it and just give it to someone else, that's perfectly fine. This is like what Captain and the Night Watch give to you in terms of like preparation, what they can spare and what they believe might be useful to you.
Derp, doesn't the Pastor have like a +2 to his morning star? Or like a +1?
Yeah, proficiency in a morning star.
But you have no strength?
Yeah, no, I have no strength.
Maybe you
Strength is
better
a
on
weapon.
Silas. Might be better on Silas.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, sorry, I did mention that it might be slightly more chaotic than usual. There was also loot at the previous session. It wasn't like spread out. I did also copy the. Where the fuck is it? Here. I did copy it in the handout. I know that. Give me a moment. Or I had to respond to something else.
Yes, I have the potion of flying and the potion of grading here. Like, I don't know. I actually put them all in my inventory just in case because no one specifically picked them up. I think.
Yeah, that's what I like. I mean, if like the party wants these potions like all like give them to Vale, that's fine. I just like wanted to
Yeah.
bring back that spreading the loot now that we have the full party.
Yeah, I would give the potion of growth and greater healing both to Silas. So if he'd be willing to have them, obviously.
Silas.
Rest in peace, sir. Oh, you're good.
It's fine. So because Pastor not like inherently interested in any of these.
No, I think Pastor does not like care much for potions.
Okay. I mean that's fine. You
Well-
have your own like.
Ask Silas if he'd like any of those potions. I'm gonna be right back real fast. Give me like 1 second.
Sure. Yeah, I don't.
Before we go anywhere, could Pastor Ritual cast Continual Flame?
Sure. Go ahead. And Samuel, can you repeat it because I heard you say something, but you were very quiet.
Yeah, my mic might have blown out, or my device for all I know. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Because I have like up to 100%, and I can hear you, but it's
Like I said,
well.
like,
Oh well. We'll do with what we have. So just to confirm, Silas will take potion of I think Vale said greater healing and flying. Okay. Alright, so have that. So so I guess yeah, Vale will stick with potion of growth because that might be fun to have a large werewolf.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Silas is taking potion of flying and greater healing. So Vale will still have potion of
Mhm.
growth.
Alright, then let me get rid of those from my inventory.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, because again, I do not wish to be a stickler for bookkeeping, but that for the spells like that, I will just say, assume that you do have required materials. In case of a higher level stuff, I might be more strict, but for this, it's fine.
Right, yeah. It's just a little, like, torchlight.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
go
cool.
away.
Like it will be a different matter if like I think for resurrection you need like diamond worth 500 gold or
Yes. 300.
oh
Or
300.
for resurrection, yeah, that's 500. For revivify, it's 300.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I meant to do.
It's fine.
Do fairies have dark vision?
No.
Alright, I give you my hooded lantern. Here you go.
Okay.
You want that?
Oh no,
Wait,
the fairy has the Flammenwerfer.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can
Pastor
see
now is
now.
gonna have two
The
continual
flying
light
mobile
sources.
flamethrower.
Gonna do flybys. Like sweep over, blasting fire.
I'm just a drone. I'm just a flying drone with a lantern. All right.
How's my volume now?
Oh, it's better.
Much better.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, my device is broken or breaking.
Unfortunate.
Well, oh well. Suddenly the programs and hardware tends to screw with us as per Murphy's law. Okay. Yes. Sorry. It was I did like this pretty quickly. Do you want me to like reiterate what are the basic supplies they offer you for this trip, or are you good?
I'm fine.
So it was two. It was greater healing potions, sorry?
2 regular healing potions you
Or
get.
regular, okay.
That greater healing was from the loot from the previous session.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who wants to take those.
You guys repeated. I'm probably not going to be close combat anymore, so I'm feeling better suited for someone else.
Yeah,
I think I'm good.
essentially now I can hear the echo of the music coming from your
Yeah.
mic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna pause it for now.
Okay. So how would we like to split these 2 healing potions then? I already have one from when we first set out. So
I don't need it because by the moment I need one of those, I'm probably already down. So
true.
I'll take one.
Alright. I'll take a second one and then Pastor can have some. I don't know why I said pasta.
I mean, if you want to like give your share to someone else, because you don't get 2 for the party, each one of you gets 2
Oh!
per PC, not per
That's
the party.
much
Per
nicer.
PC.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Sorry,
much nicer.
I thought I said from the start that it's per player character, not per the party.
I might have
Right.
just selective
I
hearing.
now have
that.
3 potions of healing.
yeah, same.
Same. Well,
I mean, that's good. You're gonna need those resources.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna monster energy slam all of them.
If only it worked that way. I combined 3 potions of healing
I
with a
pour them
potion of
into
greater.
I pour all of them into like a coffee mug and then just like slam it back.
Odd. I'm gonna say we've taken a long rest since it's been multiple days.
Yes,
since
yeah,
the battle.
absolutely.
Yay.
What do you mean you haven't been working on the forge this whole time? Slacking.
I mean, even if you were working on stuff, it's like you definitely had
Yeah, I know.
time to long rest. No, no problems with that.
Constantly hammering away, never sleeping.
I don't need sleep.
Okay, so I would have one more question, like actually 2. Are you doing any other preparation before the trip? And second question, do you ask for any other supplies that you think might be reasonable? Because maybe I'm not thinking of something that it would make sense for you guys to get, but they are not they didn't offer at the start because I don't know. So yeah.
How many rations do they offer us?
Honestly, I believe it's like 1 ration is like once per day, or
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna assume like this question was like no, I mean, nothing. So they did some calculations, and they go with like the worst case scenario. So each player character gets 5 extra, like 5 rations.
Copy that.
Does Pastor need rations?
I don't believe you do because you have Century's Rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with Warforged is like the thing that some things affect you as if you are humanoid, and some other things don't. Like you can still be healed with like
Yeah.
healing spells and not mending.
I mean, I got enough rations for 2 weeks, so that and pasta, we pretty much good on rations.
Okey-dokey.
Alright, I don't think we did anything special, right?
I'm good.
Alright,
Actually, now that I think
Sasa just
about
wants
it,
to go kill things.
essentially, I'm gonna give this as a freebie, but just it will be up to you to like maybe not keep track, but just have this in the back of your mind of like, or maybe make a note somewhere. That borrowing a thing from Blades in the Dark, you have like one. I call it like a flashback freebie. So, for example, if during the session, this one or the like next during this trip, there's a situation and you think, oh, I could use this particular item, assuming it is reasonable considering the situation, you can declare that, oh yeah, I have this item because I took it before the trip. Because I thought that it
Okay.
might be needed, and hey, it turned out it was needed. Would people be okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also one last technical thing. I don't know if you guys like are note takers or not, or if you like want to do your notes on your character sheet or not. I did create like basically like general handout for making notes, and technically, if I didn't fuck it up, it should be set out in a way that every page like only you have permission to like write on it, so it's not like roll 20
Yeah.
situation where
Mm.
like two people edit the same handout and it's like overrides the other edits. So it should be like independent, that we would be able to avoid editing mishaps.
Yeah, it works.
It looks like it works.
Times New Roman.
Comic Sans.
I mean, just showing this as a possible, not opportunity, like option, should you decide to use it. Okay. Yeah, so I believe that you are all set to go.
I
Unle-
am.
Unless you have like at last possible moment, like something comes to your mind.
Nope, I'm good.
Okie dokie. Therefore, your party sets out from the City of Hope into the forest surrounding the city. Activate in. Just throwing the tokens out for the like vision and whatnot. So I apologize if this was talked about in the like session 0, but wanted to double make sure. In terms of venturing out from the city, would you say that is this like a first trip of this kind for your characters? Are you stepping into uncharted territory or not really?
I feel like Vale might have done this once before on the Night Watch, but it was much less dangerous. Like, he
Yep.
was probably with people who were watching over him.
Yeah, perhaps like an entire I'm trying to think of like squad
Like a little
or
squadron, yeah.
or like step above the squad and probably
Yeah.
like closer.
Sasa
Definitely
has
not
definitely
20.
not left the walls, so this is her
Aster,
first time like actually out.
whether he remembers it or not, has been out here before.
Yeah, we know. The bugs. terrific. Oh, and my apologies. One last thing. As you are leaving the city, for a brief moment, Pastor will feel almost as if there are a pair of eyes trying to like drill, like gazing hard into his back. But no matter how hard you try, you do not see anyone glaring at you with malevolence in the vicinity. And above the board, no, it's not the werewolf.
You know not what's out here.
It's the second werewolf.
It's the third werewolf we
The
didn't
third
know
werewolf.
about.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a vampire.
It's a warforged vampire.
Oh shit.
I don't think a mix like that would be even possible.
Vamp Forge.
Oh god. Unless you
know.
like fluffed a warforged that is powering himself up by devouring life force of others, kinda like
Oh,
Broken Lords or Vodiani from Endless.
It's like those
Endless Space.
Necrons that think they need to eat.
Or that too.
hmm
Right. One thing regarding what you feel, as you're like stepping outside further away from the biggest source of light nearby, you have your own torches, magical light, and whatnot. But there's a distinct difference in warmth. You get colder, but you realize that it's not actually like physical cold, because if it was, then this world would be like in freaking Ice Age. But it's more metaphysical one, as you are stepping more and more into the sea of darkness, where only your light disrupts it. You feeling chill pass over you, but it does help that you have your own light.
Okay. Before we go, can I try to do something?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Also,
Wait, never mind. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I'm done.
okay. Just to reiterate,
question.
if yeah, in a moment,
Do-
if you need me to like reiterate or try to use different words to explain stuff, just feel free to ask that of me. Pastor, go ahead.
Question: do any of us have like lesser illusion?
No.
Do we have what? Sorry?
Minor illusion.
Illusion, minor illusion. Yeah.
Minor illusion. Do I have minor illusion? I don't think
No.
I do. Nope.
Okay.
I have
Because
mending.
I was thinking maybe we could cast an illusion on the continual flame, make it look like our fairy friend, that in case anything's ahead of us, it would go after that, and we would know it's ahead.
I
Sort of
cannot
like
do.
sort of like an angler's bait.
Yeah.
Think my friend like bait. Yeah. I mean, I'll go first because I have advantage on hearing and perception checks.
Yeah. There's not much I can do. I have Druidcraft though. Like the best I could do is just make little noises here and there to again bait something to come out for it instead of us first.
Right. Okay.
That's
And
the
I was
best
hoping
thing.
I could use the continual flame, like that.
Yeah. No, I don't have it.
Oh well. That's all I wanted to
Okay.
ask.
It's okay. Well, Sassy's definitely be just asking everyone, is it me or is it getting very cold?
Our eyes everywhere. It would feel like. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Vale definitely looks like somebody who's trying to have eyes on the back of their head, just kind of looking around everywhere. So like a hand always on his axis.
Esther is holding their evening star at the ready and looking in between the trees as we walk.
Bull is just leisurely following.
All right. Yeah, I imagine that. I mean, it's not paranoia if they are out there to get you, uh, but you definitely find yourselves constantly looking to the sides, behind your shoulders, as you hear the legends, the stories that it is said that the forces of darkness, various undead, shadows can spontaneously arrive, create, materialize out of the darkness itself. So to imagine that they have plenty of opportunity to do so in this place. But actually, that was going to be my next question. That was partially answered, but if you wish to elaborate, like, what would be your like general strategy of going through? Do you try to be, as like implied by the illusion idea, trying to be more deceptive, or trying to be like sneaky, or basically counting on your uh, martial prowess?
Who's going in the middle?
I mean,
Okay, I guess.
you don't have to
Mhm.
exactly necessarily think in terms of like movement order, but if you need to like think of this mechanically, think of this like a perhaps like another skill challenge.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say because I will like Sasa to be on top of the head of the one that's walking in the middle, and she just like as soon as trouble happens, she's just gonna like jump off the head and start flying around. Um, but she's just gonna try to keep her best, to just like holding an action to shoot anything that seems dangerous.
Yeah, Vale is definitely relying more on his own senses and martial ability.
I feel like Pastor is gonna try stay more towards the front and like send out their magic lights ahead. We see what's coming up.
Pulse is gonna act like bait, so he's just taking it super casual. So deception.
All right. So yeah, deception from Silas. Sounds like perception from Sasa, if I understood correctly, the intent. Or were you aiming for something else?
Alright, just in case.
Okay, 16 is solid. Um, and as for Pastor with the lights, I think if this is also perception or perhaps. Actually, in your case, looking at the skills, I would say I would be fine with just a straight wisdom check, Pastor.
Okay.
And actually, between Vele and Sasa, you guys can decide if like both of you want to make a perception check, or if one of you gives 8, which means advantage to the other.
I'll give A to Vale because Sasa doesn't have dark vision.
That's fair.
So she just is literally just relying like a torch and stuff, so I'd rather give it to Vale.
16.
All right. All right. Give me a moment. I'm gonna roll one thing. Actually, let's show the name. Probably. Let me basic roll. Okay. That's for something else, don't worry about it. But yeah, in terms of skill challenge, you are definitely successful. While there are some occasional marauding skeletons, zombies, or lesser shades, they are not grouped. They're like very thinly spread out, and it's not like you are finding one after another. It's like a matter of like, oh, there's like one crossing our path there, then after like half an hour or an hour later there's like another one there, so you are able to like pick your way through without wasting any resources, because well, you are a group of 4 level 3 characters, so basically a single enemy of that sort poses absolutely no challenge for you. And after a while, actually, forgot to mention that question. And probably that would have also came up previously. Obviously, Captain Lastimosa offered you all the information they knew about, like the scout party, where they were supposed to be, and locations and whatnot. But if they are not there and there are like no clear signs what happened, actually I figured out the answer to my question, but just in case, I assume Vale is proficient in survival, like is the party's tracker.
He's actually not, but he has
Oh.
proficiency in smell, so he could smell blood if he needed to.
Okay. So out of curiosity, is there anyone proficient in survival as a skill?
Yep.
I'm not.
Not over here.
Alright, Silas is.
With a
All right.
whopping 2.
I mean, look, proficiency is proficiency.
Mm.
That means you have some, well, skill in using that, even if mechanically the number is not great. At least
I
that's
mean,
how
I think that literally means everyone is better than me because most of the party are wise.
My
characters.
wisdom is +2, so
yeah,
my
see,
base
same.
is the same. So I guess I could give 8 if I could. I could try.
The +3 modifier to wisdom?
Assuming someone has like wisdom, because if there's a cleric, there's probably someone with at least 16 wisdom.
I mean, yeah, Pastor has high wisdom, yes.
Points at them.
But yeah, I mean, between what Vale has and Silas' proficiency as survival, it is entirely possible to like Vale giving 8 if like needed. Okay, so actually this you will be coming up towards bridge. Not exactly deserted looking. It's not looking like it's gonna fall under your legs, but wooden bridge crossing a river. While the river itself doesn't seem too deep, you assume, because while water is still water, the current circumstances, it's very hard to peer into it and properly gauge the situation. Plus, it's surprisingly enough, it's getting a little bit foggy.
Uh, Wait, quick question. So we cannot really see the bottom of the river. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's the intention
I
because
don't
of
like
the
that.
of the well darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
So like it's very murky. And yeah, with those rolls that you had and what I rolled, you will begin to hear.
It is.
Just let me actually do that. Let me put you on a different map. And now
Ooh.
around this part.
It's a bit loud.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on.
Oh boy.
So at the bottom of the bridge, please position yourselves in your like movement order. How
Alright.
you would have proceeded up to the bridge?
Game's
Oh,
paused.
pause game.
Oh,
Game's
sorry.
I'd love to.
I'm
Thank
always forgetting that it's a thing on Foundry.
you. Mhm.
Colliding into a wall.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
sure.
just say that I'm floating like right
Oh.
above. Oh, that's the wrong key. I'm
Not letting me move.
floating. That
Wait,
is
what?
not
Side
the
of a
arrow key.
wall.
Move to the left now. Or should I? Oh, hmm.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. I'll move over here. Well, I'll try to. There we go.
Yeah, I will say that Sass is kind of floating, like next to Bale, like slightly above Bale.
Okay,
No
so
longer get the little option to change my light. Oh well.
you don't? Hold on.
It's fine. Just gonna
Prototype
go with
token,
it a little bit.
vision. That's
I have to do this.
that's weird. You have control of your token.
Yeah, I do, but oh well. I can live without changing my light all around.
Okay. So, as you are like approaching the bridge, you do hear something that sounds like a pair of hoofs of a galloping horse, but the sound itself sounds wrong. And my question to you is, do you stand your ground or do you try to hide?
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Yes, it is coming from up. I mean, I'm gonna say north, basically from the opposite side of the bridge. Kind of where you have to go.
What are we doing? Do we stand here?
I'd at least try.
I mean, we have 3 front lines. So,
It's fine.
well, 2 front lines and faster.
Yeah, I don't think
Doing-
hiding's really gonna work with heavy armor and stuff.
Mhm. Bester is the invincible cleric. We got
Yeah.
Not for
Hold
long.
on.
this.
That's not what they.
Undefeated so far.
Okay. We stand our ground then?
E.
Indeed.
It looks like it. Do you think I could ask if I could move my continual flame to like the other side of the bridge so that we can like at least see when it's coming?
Actually, now that you're standing your ground, let me show the tokens and you'll tell me if you actually can see the light, because they do emit the light, but I am still working out some of the settings on the forge foundry, because I believe there's something that even if they have light, you might not see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can see it.
I think you can
Yep.
see it. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Mm, bad news bears.
We might want to conserve our strength for another battle.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So,
Should we try hiding
as to stand your ground, you see one figure on a skeletal looking horse approaching from the left, another one approaching from the right, and you see headless figures standing on top of them, and you also see ghostly pale light emanating from them, and it might be light, but even from this distance you know that it's not warm, it's sick, it's, despite being light, it's cold, it's a pervasion of the light. And you see that from the headless body, and in fact also from the eyes and mouth of the semi-spectral horse, there's like shadowy fluid emanating from it. And actually, let me show you the full picture that I found on the internets.
That's sick.
Ooh, nice.
And yes, they do have flaming pumpkin attack, but for the fluff reasons, basically the pumpkins will be like, shadow flames essentially,
Okay.
when they'll be like screaming at you.
Okay. Even if we try to run, I don't think we can run from a horse.
Oh.
Or two in this case.
And without
Also,
a roll, I'm gonna give you this. While they appear at this time, before the combat actually engages, you do have like some part of you, some instinct tells you that they were not exactly looking for you. They do seem on alert, as much as you can read a body language of a headless undead being. But you didn't seem like the initial target, but now that you stand your ground, they see the light emanating from the other side. The horses screech, and you'll hear a warped echo coming from the figures.
oh, well,
No turning back now.
nope. Godspeed.
And the light protect.
Hey guys, sorry, we took the wrong turn.
Unworthy light. An unexpected quarry. And you will perish here.
And let me add you to the
Get the feeling we're not welcome by the darkness.
toggle combat state. Roll for everyone. god, I love the way it's set up. That it's very quick too.
1.1.
Hold on,
Oh wait.
is it?
I am the.
Just
well,
wanted to
I'm
make
the
sure. Like, is the macro right for Pastor and Silas?
Yep.
Looks like it. I think the Pastor's just like the slowest fucking robot alive.
I mean, it's the software glitches, man, or rather hardware glitches. Hardware glitches.
Yes. The leg just wouldn't move. It got stuck in the ground.
Frozen with fear.
You need some hotfixes for that recent update, my gamer. Okay.
The joint needs some oil.
Yeah. We roll like shit. Oh my god, and the horses got a 21 and 17. They both go before us. Okay.
Fucking sad.
Okay, good luck. This
Oh boy.
off to a great start.
Actually,
Yep.
let me. Where's the toggle combat state? Where's the freaking Argon hut? Okay, here it is. Okay. You'll see that first of the horsemen will begin moving towards you. So that's one. That's here. So that's 1, 2, 3,
May have just gotten a software
5,
update, but it's not that
6,
good.
Yeah.
6. I believe that's how they can move. They are not charging, but as they're like moving towards you, you see that the hand that is not holding a great axe is starting to like swirl around. You see that a shadowy pumpkin floating near the hand starts to, for the lack of better word, ignite with shadowy flames. Then it rears back its hand and then hurls the pumpkin forward.
I sure hope they don't have any AoE attacks.
Actually, is it in a fucking range? That's the question. No. Fuck. Not this. Where's the freaking... Not contemplate. Measurement. Oh, measure distance. Okay. Okay. So they are in the further range, so I believe this attack will be with disadvantage. Actually, let's see, they will attack one of the front lines, so... D2, 1, Veiled, 2, Pastor. Veiled it is. We target you with that. This will be with disadvantage. I just need to... Do I need to like with shift or with control?
+7 to hit. What?
Oh, disadvantage. That's how I set it up. Wait, what?
Oh,
Nice knowing
okay.
y'all.
Okay, disadvantage, and I rolled 20 and 19.
And a 19.
Oh my god.
What's with my rolls?
You will be missed.
Salutes.
Actually,
You
it's not
almost
plus.
fucking died.
Actually, it's not +7. Yeah, that's basically copied description from the stat block,
Oh,
so
okay.
it has like
Okay.
lower to hit.
Okay, I thought they actually had +7 now. Look, oh fuck.
Okay, because that might cause. So I'm gonna change that. Yeah. I need to change that second one as well. Sorry.
It's okay.
And also, I didn't combine stats of Nightmare and Headless Horseman because technically they are two separate creatures, so I kind of like did a little bit of combination. They do not have the sum of their hit points, so you don't have to be worried about that.
Okay. We just have to kill either the